When is it going to turn red?
I guess, yeah, my head was all sweaty. I was trying to tell that story.
About your head being all
I
sweaty?
thought we were recording, but
very
we weren't.
Oh, well, now you are. Hey, guys.
It's no surprise that I don't remember what buttons
to hit. We just had a hard time even plugging the things in where they go.
10 months.
10 months, probably, yeah.
Since
so, hey, guys.
The last girls' weekend was the last time we were allowed to podcast.
The last time Hope wasn't around. Your new, your lava.
Yeah.
That you've taken.
Lava.
My ring finger person.
A lot has changed, you guys.
Yep. I don't have certain body parts anymore.
Timmy, has one. He has an extra fiance and one less internal organ.
Yeah.
Julie,
it was a fair trade, though. You know.
Yeah.
Julie and I are engaged.
Yep.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit. We have a new president that's not orange. What else is going on, you guys?
Dog.
Drink.
The dog was here.
Yeah, you had the dog. She was in the room, but now she's left to go poop on something.
No, she's
behind
She's in her bed.
She's probably going to somehow manage to trip me down a flight of stairs that aren't anywhere near me.
Since how we're in the basement, I think you're pretty safe.
She's going to make you spill your beer.
Maybe she'll make me trip up the stairs.
Maybe.
That would be a
definitely be a little safe.
Switcheroony. So yeah, we're back. It's not like we didn't want to talk to you guys. It's just a lot going on.
And here's the thing: I don't know how to put.
Yeah, we got
somewhere. There's
Sean
a Shout
Bean's
Engine account on
completely
a computer.
relearn the whole editing, levelating, posting, publishing.
I need Levelator. I need to find Cubase. I need to figure out how to log back in a fucking.
Which
Shout
is all
Engine.
to say, you guys might never hear this shit.
No, they'll hear it. That's why I'm telling them. What's the point of telling them if they're not gonna?
True.
Yeah.
But if you don't hear this, then that's why.
If you never hear this, this is us shouting into the void one more time. JK.
Levelator. I'm making notes, production notes.
Probably a good idea. You should probably do is go back and listen to, like,
I remember
episode.
how to do it. I don't have the tools. So I've gotten a new computer since then.
Oh, yeah.
My MacBook shit the bed, and I had to get a full-on iMac.
Yeah.
And not a lot of those things. Like, I have to transfer all the licenses over. So we lost our library, too, like all of our old stuff.
Oh.
Which is good, because they're all posted to Shout Engine if I can figure out how to get back on there.
I'm sure you can figure it out.
It's probably like a password or something.
Yeah, probably. Something like that.
I wonder what it was. Call in if you guys know what the password
do you remember
was.
the password?
Because
it was probably I have an appendix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to not lose
You're going to have
body
to change
parts.
it. You're going to have to change it.
Life-altering surgery.
And by appendix, you mean an added-on bit of information?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, too. I've gotten a little bit of, what is it, nearsightedness when you can no longer read?
I think that's called illiteracy.
With my contacts in, like, I'm having trouble, like, with this distance.
Yeah.
So I need cheaters, so I'm kind of looking at
Timmy
the board
has aged a lot
fuck?
since we talked to you guys last.
Yeah. Well, I can't look at everything anymore. I don't know how to do it. To see the levels and see what this is doing.
This is all pretty much new to us.
All right, fuck this. Let's just go drink.
JK.
Maybe I'll go to Hearts tonight, too, because I have the...
Oh.
I got the dog. Never mind.
You've got the liver to yourself tonight.
Next weekend, I'm going to get fucked up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is she gone for a week?
No.
Oh.
No. Tonight was a surprise for the girls to go swimming.
Oh, I see.
And then next weekend is girls' weekend.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
And next weekend is where I'm legit, like, fucking party central. I feel like this is going to slide off again.
Probably. Yeah, my microphone is, like, trying to exit the table.
How are ours not fucking on?
I don't know.
That's why. You got to lean it this way.
Lean up.
Lean it that way.
Like this.
Tighten it a little bit more. All right, that's loosening. What am I doing? Is it righty-tighty? Where's my right? I don't know what to do.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, if Ben's mic falls, it's my fault.
What will probably happen is I'll be talking with my hands and I'll punch it and then it'll fall off.
And hit your beer, spill your beer.
I think that's pretty much all happened before anyway.
Yeah, I would say for sure, yeah.
All right, where's that thing that we used to listen to?
That little button there?
We haven't heard this in a long time.
Long time. Yeah.
Oh, they changed it. Whoops. Remember it used to fade? That happened to us last time, too.
It did. There were a couple times where
Because it used to, like, when you played another sample over the first one, or whatever the fuck these things are called, it would fade the current one out. It wouldn't just choke it.
Oh, well. Man,
anyway.
I think these are better headphones, because I was hearing stuff in Master Pizza that I've never noticed before. Yeah.
Well, I think, so I'm looking at this board, and it looks a little bit different, so they might have even upped their game on this soundboard thing.
And chicken broth. Ready.
Hey, that's my best man.
That's right.
Yeah.
You just proposed to Mikey last night.
Yeah, and he said, I'll get back to you.
Like 6 times. Yeah, he had like a mini panic attack and shat his fucking basketball shorts.
It's okay. That's the problem when you get married when you're 75, like I am. Is all your friends like, dude, this shit happened like 30 years ago. Like, I don't want to do this now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure, with the exception of Ben, nobody wants to be in the wedding party.
I was very excited when I found out, when I was asked. Even though
we fucked it up.
Even though he accidentally handed me the best man one and then pulled it out of my hand 1 second later, I was like,
that was Hope. She was
Hope.
like,
she fucked it up.
Yep, she still feels to this day. She's like, I feel so fucking bad. I'm like,
she shouldn't. It was an honest mistake, and I get it. Like, you've known Miguel since before I was born.
Yeah, like him and I were freestyle buddies back in the day.
Electric Wizards, in fact.
No, he didn't.
No, it wasn't
a breakdancer. We were. He was my BMX.
Your BMX BFF?
Yeah, we used to sneak. We used to sleep over each other's houses in the summer, and then sneak out at like 2 a.m. and just find a parking lot and like practice tricks.
That's awesome.
And then like my dad was a part-time cop at the time, so like there was like if the cruiser went by, it was like there's 2 elements of us getting fucking yelled at.
Yeah.
One, it's the cops, and B, that cop's probably gonna be my dad.
Oh God.
And he is not gonna be thrilled at all.
I can't imagine how much that fucking sucks to have your dad be a cop in the town you grow up in.
But I was so little at the time. Like I was like 12, 13.
Yeah.
So you're not getting into any kind of real trouble.
True. Maybe
you're
not
just riding your bike at 3 a.m. and it wasn't that we were trying to act up. It was just
there's nothing else to do.
We couldn't sleep, and we loved bikes. We're like, let's go find the parking lot. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
And he hasn't slept a day since.
I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't. Because
he ain't gonna sleep tonight.
Working like 7,500 hours a week now.
Yeah, it's wild. He's doing good though. He's doing good.
I know. I feel like we got to catch everybody up on all the cast of characters.
Yeah. Miguel is not drinking or gambling right now.
For over a month.
Yeah. Julie quit smoking cigarettes like 8 months ago. She's doing awesome.
7
months ago. What else is What else is new? A bunch of my cousins, if you guys are listening, are now married that weren't before. Colin.
Not to each other.
Not to each other. Colin and Taylor got married. Hannah and Jim got married. Tyler and Aaron are getting married this weekend. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Something stuck in my teeth.
We're having our dog has to have his eyeballs surgically removed this Wednesday.
This is Wednesday, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Guy is
blind as
11.
Fuck.
He just turned 11. Totally blind from cataracts and glaucoma. And his doctor, who has an adorable Eastern European accent, was like, we find that the pain of the recovery is less than what they deal with the glaucoma. So it's going to be acting like a puppy. A lot of people say this.
Can you put, this might be awful.
And then she says, where's the money, Lebowski?
Where's the money, Lebowski? We're going to fucks you up.
Cut off your Johnson.
Cut off your Johnson.
So can you put, like, googly eyes in place of those?
You can. People get
like cartoon,
prosthetics.
Not like cartoon googly eyes, like Muppet eyes.
That'd be awesome, like the Kermit ones.
Kermit ones would be pretty cute.
I'm not sure actually if the prosthetics are if they still like sew the lids and the prosthetics just give that appearance.
Maybe.
Or if they're actually in, and I think they're just to give so it's not like sunken in.
Yeah.
Which we're not. I don't think we're
gonna,
doing that.
He's going to be a little closed eye boy. He's still going to be adorable.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't see this fucking thing anyways.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been like very, very, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, that's so awful. But yeah, it might be kind of weird. But
Sadie's dog.
He gets around fine. He might look a little weird, but we don't care.
Yeah.
Still love him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he's going to be feeling a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
So.
Fucking dog. I mean,
pour one out for Guy's eyeballs.
Cheers to Guy's eyeballs missing.
Made a good run.
Yeah.
We've known for a long time that he was eventually going to be completely blind and that we'd probably have to look at this. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Bailey's going to be paralyzed at one point if I don't. The way Senior steps on her.
Yeah. Yeah, this dog is insane, you guys.
All of our eardrums are going to be blown out. Senior keeps
yelling at her.
Well, yeah, you say this dog's insane. Like, she legit fell asleep in that bed.
Yep.
True.
She's like, this is great.
We did just take her to Stone Cow.
This is great. Oh, yeah, she did some...
Definitely got some stimulation. Had a fat little dog go
ferocious,
tooth gnashingly crazy after her.
Yeah.
As soon as we got there.
Piece of shit. Not Bailey, the other dog.
Yeah.
Nope.
Fuck you, other dog. Yeah, that other dog, whether it was by the choice of the owners or not,
booted.
Left immediately after that little incident.
I like to think it was the people at Stone Cow, because like I said, I've seen them ask somebody to go whose dog was being a fucking asshole.
Oh my god, I don't know if we ever talked about this on the podcast, but oh boy, last year during the COVID thing, we were at Stone Cow, just Julie and I, and it was right after things were starting to open up. It was like, you know, you wear a mask in line, and even there's fucking da-da-da-da-da, and all this stuff. We're sitting there with our beers and our food that we bought there at this restaurant that we were at. And this couple just walks up with, you know, a plastic grocery bag from the grocery store with, like, wheat thins and like vegetables and dip and stuff, and they just sit at one of the numbered picnic tables at Stone Cow and break out their snacks and start eating. And I was sitting there like, what the fuck is this? Like, and like on cue, some lady with a walkie-talkie on her belt came up and said, hey guys, just for future reference, you can't bring food to our restaurant and then eat it there, but enjoy your snacks for now. Just know that you can't.
That's the best.
Yeah, it was like a really classy response on their behalf. They were like, okay, we'll give you this one.
Yeah.
You assholes.
Only once, shame on you.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's legit a farm. I mean, if they wanted to, they could fucking kill you and just bury you out in the back.
100%. 100%. It goes on forever. They just turn you into pig slop like Bricktop.
Yeah.
And that rhymed.
It did. Pig slop.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying?
They used to do the, one of those fucking adventure races out there all the time.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What's that called? Spartan race.
Spartan.
So what I heard from those is, like, the people that organize it work with, like, the landowners. And they're kind of like, all right, what do you need done around here? So there was one. It's like the Spartan, like the big mega Spartan fucking whatever the fuck, like the death race. And a friend of mine did it, and she was super fit. And she was like, yeah, we get there, and there's no instruction. No one tells you anything. So you have to guess what you're supposed to start doing.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. And I guess there's, like, clues and shit. So she's like, all of a sudden, you see that there's, like, 4 or 5 axes and a pile of wood. So apparently you're supposed to chop wood for a little while, and then stack the wood, and then go on to task B. I think she was the one that was telling me about this. She's like, so, you know, after, like, the 3rd year of doing it, we realized that, like, all we've done is help this fucking farmer clear his land, chop all the wood that he needs for the winters, and stack it in the name of this Spartan race or whatever the fuck it was called.
That's amazing.
She's like, so, you know, we're paying like $200 a head to compete in this fucking race. So they're paying to do this guy's fucking labor.
That's
How do you
hilarious.
get a Spartan race at your
I don't
property?
know. I think you need at least a big enough plot of land where you can fit more than 30
We have like a
people
half
on it.
acre. I don't think that's big enough.
Yeah, well, they could start in the house. Like, first you have to vacuum.
Yeah.
Yep. Pick up the dog toys, dust the hardwoods, and then you vacuum.
Cook dinner.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Scratch my balls.
Grill us a porterhouse. Yeah, balls.
Toilet needs a scrub.
Yep. Absolutely.
Then walk the dogs.
But not too far. They're getting old. It'd be the world's shortest Spartan race. It'd be like 0.3 miles. Mostly with a vacuum.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back on wax, y'all.
We haven't skipped a beat.
Can I poop right here?
Oh, no. Bailey, no, you can't.
If she asked you like that in plain
can't.
English,
I
would
would
you
let
just
her.
let her? Yeah.
Well, she's without asking. She's just been doing it anyway.
Yeah, see, that's very rude. At least that
pooped right there.
fucking 4-year-old asked, you know.
Pooped right there.
Where's Mimi?
No.
Something's stuck in my fucking teeth. I'm not gonna get it from here. Anyway. Yeah, so it's been fucking a minute, as they say.
Hot minute.
And I don't know. I'd like to keep doing this, honestly. I'm of the opinion that I had a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah.
Just, with life changes and shit, like it's harder to organize it, but if we could just convince Hope if she doesn't want to be on it, just sit there and fucking chill and just drink beer with the dog while the dog doesn't drink beer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just kind of fucking hang out while we do this and let us be ourselves.
For sure.
I don't know. You think it'll happen?
What's that?
Hope letting us do this.
Eventually letting us
more?
do this without coming in and yelling
Like
at
I
us.
said, she can just chill right there and
Yep.
I mean, it's an hour.
She did do that. Like, I think the last time we recorded, she was on the couch with the dog most of the time.
Yep.
And she had a couple, like, audible chuckles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because, it makes
'Cause we're
sense. We're
funny.
fucking hilarious.
I think we are. No, we still have no feedback from any listener as to whether we're funny or not, or whether you guys like this.
So we have
Except for,
any
like,
emails?
Except for my immediate family.
I don't know if I have that password.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Instagram has been dormant for a year.
I don't know about the emails. Hold on a second. I don't even see. I don't know where I had the
You have a
separate
lot
account.
of apps on your phone. It's wild.
I don't organize anything. Like, I'm one of those people.
I can quite clearly tell
Like,
from
I'm
here.
just like, oh, I want this game, and now it's on page 10.
Jeez.
Yeah, I
His
had a
home screen of his
separate-
iPhone looks like one of those people that, like, the people that every time they post on Instagram, it's all 10 slides available.
Probably.
That's what his iPhone looks like.
Yeah, I don't even have the linked email account. It probably. Is this the same phone I had? How long has it been?
It's been almost
It's
a year,
been-
dog.
It's the
Yeah,
same
it's been
phone.
2
Oh,
weeks since we podcasted, plus a year.
Hate that fucking song.
It's
Yeah,
Pretty hateable.
I don't know. Was it on here? It might have been
bare
on
naked
here.
hateable ladies.
It might have been on here. Shit.
A bare.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. And all this time off, we've gotten no new
Yeah.
sound bites.
No, I don't think we have.
Whoops.
I have a bunch of stuff that I recorded at the clubhouse on my phone that we've never, like, combed through.
I think after a while we started to feel dirty about it. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
these
it's not
folks
like-
don't know that they're becoming like fucking comedy fodder.
They know.
Yeah, but they don't know what or where. Like, I don't know.
At least Johnny knew.
Well, he told
Yeah.
us. He was the only one that was like, yeah, go ahead and record me,
Yeah,
kid.
you
Just
can
don't
record
wanna
me
know
anytime
you're
you
doing
want.
it.
Just don't let me know when you're doing it. I'll fucking clam up on you.
Which is true. He was trying to tell a fucking story. When he realized we were podcasting, he shut right up. He's
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I have a
understandable.
beard now. I didn't have a beard the
No,
last time we
I've never seen you
podcasted.
with facial hair in my life. You have a full beard now.
Well, it's not full. I'm Irish as fuck.
It's a little patchy, but it's better than it was in the beginning.
Yeah, I learned where to trim it to make it look. Like, the funny thing is, the low spots, that's where you have to trim it the most.
Right.
Up here.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's like, hey,
See, I
there's
have
a
to
hole
trim
here.
all the way up to, like, my eyes.
No,
And then he waxes his eyeballs.
his eyeballs.
Yep, just the eyeballs, not
Just
the
the
other balls.
Yeah, I can't find that. I don't know. It might not even.
Whatever.
I'll look it up. Let's
Some other time.
email.
On another
And
time.
another time.
On that side of things. Will not be looking at emails.
So yeah,
No, we've been watching a lot of
Porno?
television.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because, well, there was a period where we couldn't do anything else.
Right.
And so we started
Yeah, Julie and I haven't sat down and watched TV together for like a decade
Yeah.
until
COVID.
during the pandemic we started watching stuff. So we started with
murder.
The Good Place.
Oh.
We watched that whole series and absolutely loved it. And then we watched Schitt's Creek, which was, again, fucking phenomenal. And then The Crown. Got totally obsessed with The Crown.
I got to like episode 6 in that.
Really? I don't know.
I just keep forgetting to watch it. It's good.
I'm an Anglophile. I love
anymore.
anything English, and the accents are fucking amazing on that show. And they definitely took the attractiveness meter and turned it up about 60% on the British royal family. And all the actors are super hot, and it's very compelling.
Yeah. No, like I said, like we love it. It's just we're kind of like you. Like by the time everything's done and we sit down and watch TV. Lately, she likes to read, so her way to decompress at the end of the day is like go to bed before anyone else is in there. Mm-hmm. Which kind of pisses me off because my whole thing was like go to bed when no one else is in there, and I'd fuck around on my phone for like 25 minutes. So now I can't do that. But
she was saying to me today that her anxiety has been through the roof.
Well, she's switching jobs again.
Yeah, she's got a lot going on.
It's a little bit of the unknown, even though she knows where she's going. It's kind of the whole. I get it, you know. And she's not one to sleep a ton anyway, and as we all suffer from anxiety, like when you hear someone say like I can't breathe, I'm like we know exactly what the fuck they're going through, and it's awful.
She was like, you know, when you have that feeling like in your neck, of like a like almost like you have puke ready
like
to
a pill stuck
and like
in your
you
neck
can't
or
get
something.
a deep breath, and I'm like, I wake up feeling like that all the time.
Yep. So I you know, if it. Oh, she's calling right now. We're on air, babe. I can't take this call.
Do you want to pause it? Just pause it.
No,
Tim.
because the last time I paused it, we couldn't. I fucking canceled it. Remember?
Oh.
All right, you guys hang on a second. I'm just gonna
now
peel
we
back.
are on Grace and Frankie.
Yes.
Which
So we got caught up on The Crown, and now we're watching Grace and Frankie, which is also fantastic. Like you're talking about multiple Emmy and Oscar winning actors and actresses.
Hold on.
It's,
Me pause or you pause?
For sure. It's it's fantastic.
All right, I gotta take a phone call. I'm gonna try to pause this and hopefully not fuck it up.
All right.
Press
Hold on.
pause. And we're back.
We're back. Yeah, I gotta put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
She'd call you up to just blah blah blah. Yeah.
She misses me. I know she doesn't
been
say
gone for
it.
a half
She's
an
Been gone
hour.
for 7 minutes.
That's all it takes.
Oh, that's actually kind of adorable.
Weather.
Did she ask you about Bailey?
No. This is a funny thing.
Oh, well, stay tuned for another phone call.
Yeah. I'll be
in
the
5
text.
minutes.
Oh,
she's
shit.
I forgot to ask you about Bailey. Is Bailey
Send
okay?
me a picture of the dog.
Yeah, with the newspaper. Go get today's newspaper.
Yep.
Take a picture of it with the dog.
life.
Proof of life.
I had to do proof of life after my life-altering surgery.
Timmy had appendicitis.
It did, yeah. They took that motherfucker
And
right
he
out.
said the doctor was like, "This thing is all gross and fucked up, man.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
There's like
and
all
fucked
this
up.
gross shit leaking out of it into your guts, dude. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, and then to keep with that theme, the incision site it's still infected.
Oh god, you got like a dookie bomb going on in his belly hole. That's not good.
Dookie bomb in the belly hole.
Turds in the hole,
Turds in the hole.
I guess.
Turds in the hole.
Well, the
Yeah.
funny thing is, they said it's E. coli, but it's the antibacterial resistant, antibiotic resistant, whatever.
It's dial soap resistant.
Yeah.
It's
It needs a little bit
antibiotic.
more than Dove soap or Dove
Antibiotic
chocolate.
resistant.
Chocolate.
But the first time I heard it, for some reason, I was thinking like, what's the chicken one? The fucking.
Salmonella.
I was thinking that for some reason. I'm like, raw chicken. And I'm like, no, it's poop.
I could see you cutting raw chicken and
It's
then like
raw poop.
absent-mindedly sticking your finger in your belly button.
I don't know. I think
Absent-mindedly sticking
All
raw
your
chicken.
all I can guess is somebody on my surgery
Breast.
team just didn't wash their hands after
Ew,
they pooed or something.
I really couldn't doubt that any more than I'm already doubting that.
There's probably like a medical reason.
Yeah, well, I think the medical reason is because you were in a hospital, which is the leading cause of death in the United States.
Yeah.
Being admitted into a hospital for any reason is the leading cause of death.
And that didn't happen, so I guess I'm pretty lucky.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
oh,
Cheers to that.
Cheers to Timmy not being dead of E. coli in his belly button hole.
Right? Well,
Right.
right?
Or a burst
Or
appendix
any
in
other
his
of his
belly.
Burst appendicitis.
belly hole.
Various.
Sickness.
Other holes of various size, shape, and function.
Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. I've never had surgery. And like the one thing, like people are like, oh, I could get addicted to the morphine drip and all this. I'm like, fuck that. I could get addicted to anesthesia. Like,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the best nap I've ever had in my life. Like, it was just not
bet.
even a thought. Like,
Yeah.
for the fucking 3 hours I was out.
Yes.
It just seemed like I just passed out for 10 minutes and woke up, and I'm like, huh?
So,
I could sleep like that every night.
as I always do, I was listening to a podcast, Two Bears, One Cave, with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. It's the first one in months with Bert on it because he's been in Serbia filming his movie.
Did he do like a reverse Borat? I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Fucking
We're
hilarious.
bringing America to you.
That is so like us. You need this.
Oh, Tim, you're
Yeah.
funny as shit. It's the machine. You know, he has that
Yeah.
story from when he was in his 20s and he robbed a train with the Russian mafia.
Right.
So now it's a movie about 25 years later. They find him and they like kidnap him and his dad, played by Mark Hamill.
Oh,
So anywho,
love it.
Tom had to be put under multiple times because he
Yeah.
broke his arm and his leg, and then he also had a colonoscopy, I think, and they put him under for it.
Mm-hmm.
And on the podcast, he was telling Bert about it, and Bert was freaking out because he's going to have one, and Tom was just like,
A broken leg?
"Dude, being put under is the shit."
It's awesome.
Yeah, he was like,
Totally agree.
he's like, I fucking loved it. This is also a guy.
I need to hear that because I want to hear someone else's
Yeah. No, he
same
loved
level
it.
of enthusiasm
He
about
loved
it.
it.
I felt like I was a freak. I
He
didn't
was
know anyone.
reassuring Bert, who's obviously like the most anxious person on the planet. Yeah, it was
Am
good.
I going to be conscious? Is it going to be like I feel like I'm dead? Like I'm going to be dead?
Yeah, he's freaking out.
Yeah. Motorcycles. If you're lucky, guys, you can hear the Hells Angels go by.
Yeah.
Which I almost started a motorcycle club.
Oh,
You
that's
could
right.
run
That's
the
one of the
lead
things
dancer.
that
He's gonna be
Tim
the lead
almost did
dancer.
during COVID. He was going to be the lead dancer of a motorcycle
Well, they say
gang?
you're supposed to start a side hustle, so I figured
Oh my
that was
god. This is when you and Hope were watching Sons of Anarchy, I imagine.
A couple times.
You
Might
got
have watched
really, really into Sons of Anarchy
it. Might have been a couple times.
early on during the pandemic.
It was playing. I watched. I'd never seen it.
I had, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Really wanted to be an outlaw.
Now you're going to be an in-law instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're Corky and the Punch Card. We are about to gain in-laws.
Yeah. I'm not, and I don't think I'm really good outlaw material.
No shit. No shit. For the listener, Tim is the least outlaw-ish person I know by a long way.
Like my idea of being an outlaw is like sometimes I wear my hat backwards.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
You know.
That's true. Your lovely fiance sometimes teases you about your extra safe driving, and in the car she'll sing a little song that goes, "I love my speedometer." It's the funniest shit.
I'm not like
You're not that
so
guy. You're
I
just
always
not.
say like if other people are in the car, I drive safely.
Yeah, I mean,
When it's just me,
yeah,
I drive like a fucking asshole.
yeah. I don't know. There was that time that we took our new cars out for a drive, and I just lost you.
Yeah. I hadn't really had that very long either.
True.
And then when we stopped to get beer, it was like fucking rolling around in the trunk.
Huh? Yeah. We did have a nice
And I was
little.
like, shit, because I'm going to try to drink that later. It's going to explode in my face. That was,
Well, see,
was that barbecue? No. It was
What?
just out riding around.
No, we went. I think we drove.
Because I feel like there was like some reason we had to get a bunch of beer.
We went to Central Package. Maybe we were stocking up for something, but I was just like, that's what it was.
We were going to do lead fall, but we had to go somewhere to get. And it was also, I feel like we had to be back for something.
We were going somewhere to get beers, and you pulled up and said you were going to pick me up.
Right.
And I decided,
I was going to let you drive, but you're like, no, I'd rather drive myself.
bullshit. You weren't going to let me
I made
try
that
that
up.
fucking thing. Tim bought a Porsche, by the way, for the listener.
Another one, second one.
Another one.
They're addicting. Once you
And
have one.
I decided to get in my Corolla and see if you could keep up with me, and you chose not to try, which is understandable.
Yeah. Well, and so the problem is, like, there's no other...
You're the only guy in town with that car.
Your Corolla is special. But
you
no one
can't-
knows that unless they know cars.
Correct.
And honestly, I didn't know it until you popped the hood. I'm like, oh, here's the huge difference. Fuck.
Yeah.
Or when we rode in it.
Yeah,
But, like, it blends in like a Corolla.
correct.
It
So you
just
can
sounds
get away
like you fucked with it a little
Right.
bit, you know? But, like,
Yeah.
with me, it's like there's exactly one silver
There's
Cayman
one silver
and, like,
Porsche
the
in town.
5-town
Yeah, not just the
Tri-town
Tri-Town area, but like the fucking quintuple,
So to me, it's
octuple town area.
like when I had the black one, same thing. Like if you fuck up, someone's gonna be like, "Oh, I don't know, it was a Porsche." Mm-hmm. Then the cop now has 3 to pick from, 2 of which are SUVs.
Yeah.
Well, can you be more specific? Yeah, a little 2-door thing.
Yeah, actually,
so does Tim. Okay.
Right down the street, I saw what do you call it? There, the smaller SUV.
Oh, the Macan.
The Macan.
I love those, by the way. I drove one.
It was fully loaded with lumber, and the
Yes,
back
I saw that.
thing, like the hatch was like ratchet strapped, half open, and there was
I have respect for that person.
I do too.
Just beat the shit out of it.
That's fantastic. It's a fucking car.
It's your fucking $75,000 pickup truck.
Julie and I were just up at Lake Winnipesaukee. We had a little vacation in Laconia, not related to motorcycles. Fuck you and your Harley.
I don't have Harley.
I know.
I didn't start the motorcycle.
I know you're not a lead dancer of anything. But we didn't see many Harleys. But holy shit! Like everyone up there was in a Porsche Macan or a Porsche Taycan or whatever that other big SUV.
Taycans look so good.
We saw one of the
you took me.
wagony ones. No, after
the
that
shooting brake.
Porsche Taycan Turbo. What do they call it? Like a shooting brake? Is that what they call it? Big wagon, all electric, like shits all over a Tesla. Way cooler, and by all
3
accounts,
times the price.
Yeah,
Legit, 180 grand for that thing.
yeah, but isn't a Tesla like 90? So it's like twice. That's a good value.
The Model S.
That's good value,
S.
guys.
So the fucking. This is when Julie's like, Jesus Christ!
She's
you
literally
think I'd have my phone.
just like on Facebook or something right now.
No, the SUV version with the X-wing door shit.
Oh
Tesla,
yeah, the Model
that's
X.
like 180 grand. Like
Is
those
it?
aren't cheap. They're like 150.
That's like to me their least desirable vehicle.
Yeah, I think they're hideous. The Model S starts at like 90,
Also,
and then my buddy's got the other one, the smaller one.
that's
and
the
he loves
3.
it. Yeah,
I like those. I
He
really
loves
like the
it.
new Model Y. It's like
haven't
a
seen that.
better looking. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. It's like a Ford. It looks kind of like a better looking Ford Escape.
Right now, all of our listeners are just like, "What other podcasts did I download today?"
Oh, we're so glad you guys came back to tell us about mundane cars.
Yeah, we're not even talking about.
cool cars. Bullshit cars.
We'll take this one offline.
Yeah, we've already lost a listener. Julie
Everyone
unplugged her
else, like,
headphones.
yeah.
Fucking left.
Boingy, boingy, boingy.
Do you want to talk about synthesizers? It's probably the only
Oh
thing
my
more
gay
boring.
god! You should see this fucking
The only
desk.
thing
we got.
more boring to everyone than cars.
Yeah, man. I love you to death, and I love listening to your music. But when you start telling me about these things,
no
I'm
one
like,
wants to.
what?
I just purchased something else yesterday. A total impulse that
Yeah.
Faith caught me. She's like, "What are you PayPaling?" And I
Oh,
hope
fuck.
caught me. And she's like, "What are you PayPaling?" And I'm like, "Nothing."
Nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna
well.
take a quick photo of this.
That's not all of them either.
I think I've said it before, but your desk over here looks like the inside of Dead Mouse's helmet.
Oh, Dead Mouse.
It's pretty wild.
Dead Mouse 5.
Dead Mouse 5, yeah. That's how you say it.
Yeah. It's like we're like a half hour in. We really had a lot to talk about. I know, I just got this. I
bullshitting.
gotta gun this back.
Yep.
We need to do our favorite
Play
thing.
some chug music.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we can set these off to this. Well,
No, we
already
can't.
opened it. I have.
This gets way grosser when it's warm.
Yeah, I know. Bud Light is real gross. We were at one of the bars in Laconia. What was it called? The Tower Hill Saloon.
Nice.
Don't go there unless you're a douchebag. In which
Shout out
case
to
you'll
Tower
be
Hill Saloon.
right at home with the staff and the clientele. I saw the bitch.
Is it douche week?
It was. Everybody that worked in there was just like incompetent and weird and rude and like.
Sweet.
The bartender went in there, and we ordered some bullshit mixed drinks that they had on their little menu that were terrible, and then we ordered draft beers. And she did that thing where the guy next to me ordered a Bud Light, I ordered a Coors Light. She poured them both, and then she came over and kind of like, just like chose one. And as soon as I brought it up to my nose, I was like,
This is
"That's
yours, bro."
And I nudged the guy next to me. I was like, hey, she gave you my Coors Light, and I got your Bud Light. And he was just like, I don't give a fuck as long as it's liquid. Like, he didn't care.
Nice.
But I knew it's because it just reminds me of being underage or barely of age and just like pounding so many Bud Lights,
Yeah.
stealing beer from my old man.
But then, and then she said,
Julius.
I need a I need a card to run a tab.
Oh my God.
And so she took it and charged the guy next to me their bill on my card.
They'd been there for 2 hours and had
she,
food and drinks. And
yeah, you can tell. Okay. So then she charges his bill on my card and gives it over there. I'm like, that's fine. So then she reversed it, whatever it's called, undid it and is like, yeah, just call us back if it doesn't come off. Sorry.
And she was all frustrated. She was like hitting the screen like this the whole time. like it wasn't her fault that this happened.
It was the card's fault or our fault or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this doesn't really
Don't
sound...
go there.
Yeah.
Tower Hill Saloon, 0 stars.
I think I'm going to avoid that one at all costs.
Yep.
I do. So I was, your little vacation spot that you picked, I had been there when I was a kid, so I had no recollection of it. And then the only thing that I'd ever really heard about for that entire region is either you're from Boston and you have a house on Winnipesaukee
Yep.
with a fucking boat or something.
That's where I got my boat head.
Yeah.
Fucking, we go around the harbor there.
The bike week. So I was like, well, I can't relate to the folks with the boat.
Nope.
I'd like to, but I don't have that kind of money to have a house on an island with a boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't have a motorcycle club.
Nope. Still not dancing.
So, but then, I remember, like, as a kid, there was other stuff to do.
Yeah. There was like...
And then you guys started sending pictures. I'm like, fuck, that's right. New Hampshire's beautiful.
It is so beautiful up there.
We had a blast.
Big lakes,
Yeah, we
beautiful mountains.
Really enjoyed it. Everybody was super nice except the people at the Tower Hill Saloon and the old guy that served us pizza. He was just like you'd walk up to order and he'd just like look at you with no change in movement of his
A little
face.
boardwalk kind of
Smile like,
storefront.
hi, how you doing? A slice of this and a couple of these, and he's just like like punch it in and just like stick his hand out with no smile. It's like, okay, that's pretty chill. You work at a children's amusement center.
That's probably why he's like that.
That's you're right. You're right. Yeah. And
he's probably like, I've got secrets too. I'm not even supposed to be here.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't. No, he
I drive a red van.
He
weren't
from there. Okay, he weren't from there.
So much trash, so many shoes.
And then the other, speaking of children's entertainment centers that Julie and I hang out at.
You're talking about the clubhouse now.
No.
Yeah.
That's grown-up old children.
That's children.
Yep.
You give them that clear liquid in that little glass, and they start acting like children.
What are those short ones for?
We went to Funland. Is that what it's for? Fun Spot. Purportedly the world's largest
that did look cool, though.
token-operated arcade, and one whole section of it is basically like a living museum of some of the oldest and, granted, shittiest arcade video games I've ever seen.
Cool.
Like before Pitfall, it was just Harry.
Oh, yeah.
Guy standing
One
on
of
the
them
screen.
was, there would be
He can go
George,
left or right,
George
that's
the
it.
video game.
George.
They had a Pong console that seriously looked like 1960s, like, communist outer space
That's the
type
best.
shit. It's like, why does it have to be that sturdy? It's just a screen with two knobs on it.
That's the original.
We make it
big
very
red
strong,
button.
yeah.
It's like that would actually launch
We make
the Cold
from
War.
inch-thick steel. Yes. Yes, it's heavy. It gets full of
Prototype.
fuel
It's
mileage.
the best.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go.
Oh my god. Julie just pulled up we were pretty buzzed, and we did a video review of some all-dressed Canadian potato chips that we bought at the store.
Those are good, by the way.
They were pretty
I've
good.
had those.
We have them.
They're
We
bomb.
have them still.
We have them.
We
Humpty
didn't-
Dumpty, is that what they're called?
Yeah, I wouldn't still have them. Those have been fucking gone.
For the
Should've brought 'em
listener
down.
that doesn't know, Canadian all-dressed potato chips are basically like barbecue, sour cream and onion, like every flavor dusting you can think of for a potato
Bacon,
chip, all
yeah.
in one.
Yeah.
All just kind of mixed together. And some
And
chips
when you're
have
hammered,
more.
they're amazing.
Fucking how you?
It's like,
you're
what are the
telling
other
me?
ones?
Telling
The-
me some shit I know.
The Zeppas or whatever.
Yes.
Zeps.
The one, that you're
Zappy
supposed to
Zappos.
You're supposed to open them upside down.
Yes.
Because all the different same thing. It's like every spice the
yeah.
Cajuns can
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of on
yeah.
a fucking chip. It's amazing.
Yep.
The voodoo.
Yeah,
Those-
that's
those
those
are
are the
my
ones.
favorite.
Yeah. So those were good, but yeah, we
Kinda wish
can't
we
publish the
lived in
video because of a wardrobe
Copyright.
malfunction.
Copyright.
Yeah, that too.
Yep. There's no copyright infringement.
The chips. The people with the chips might be like, "Hey, we didn't
but they're in Canada. Hey, you can't publish that video about our chips.
You get a phone call. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, but you...
Terrence and Philip.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm real sorry, but you have to tell us you're sorry, and then we'll say that we're sorry, and then it's all squashed.
But you kind of can't come to Canada.
Well, I don't have...
Because of COVID.
I already don't have a passport because I'm... dirt baby from Spencer, and so don't worry about it.
We gotta get you all some, because I tell you what, the Canada is a fun spot.
I would like to check it out. I really would.
Julie knows how to smuggle weed in.
And
We've talked about that.
In dog food, right? Yeah, I think you
Dog
told that
food.
story on here.
It was dog food
Pretty amazing.
contraband.
How to be a kid again.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just buy it at the store. It's amazing.
What, should we, we're at 40 minutes. Should we see what's,
I think we should. We got a game we like to play here.
you ready
Our
to?
favorite game of... Yeah, I'll just put it off to the side.
So it's time to play our favorite
Game of...
Where did the thing go?
What's in the 6-can fridge?
There it is.
All right, close them.
Ah, shit, right.
Close them. Give me those koozies.
Having motherfuckers.
One for you.
Okay.
You want to pass me that koozie over there? I'll koozie you.
I am trying not to look.
Don't look.
Hope it's Natty Daddy.
Ugh.
Well, if you wish in one hand and shit in the
Miata,
other,
which would be the Natty Daddy hand.
then you'll have shit in both hands. One for you. I gotta get one for me.
Is this the cake one?
I
Remember
saw
the cake one?
at the
birthday cake
store,
one?
Yes.
they have Natter Day
Space
that's like
cake.
pineapple strawberry.
That's supposed
Strawberry
to be good.
lemonade, I thought.
Natter Day,
Or-
Natter Day is actually supposed to be good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people...
All right, let's open
heard a lot
it.
of
Maybe one other
trashy
dude.
fucks say that it's good.
Are we opening these?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
See what it tastes
Is
like.
mine flown over? I can't tell.
Yep. Oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Smells like beer.
It sure does.
Probably looks like beer. That's
Okay.
good. What is
Yeah.
this?
I'm saying it's like a...
Can I cover
hopefully a session New England IPA. and
Well, it's
not
Sunday,
some
so I'm
kind of
pretty
jet
sure.
fuel.
What do we got?
So this is Underpass Beer Company's Cashmere Hoodie Pale Ale.
It tastes like a
It's a
fucking hoodie.
5.3.
Cashmere
Yeah, it's
hoodie?
not.
Wow. The can art is fucking cool as
It's
hell.
cool.
Looks like something out of the 70s.
It's like abstract
late 60s.
art of people in hoodies standing around different patterns. It's very
I'll
cool.
dig it.
It's
this
only
is good.
5.3%.
Yeah.
In
Yes.
Vermont.
Yeah, that's my new jam, is like the less alcohol in a beer.
Yeah.
Like I'm going backwards from the
Yeah.
Treehouse is amazing. We lost our Treehouse connection too.
Yeah.
But I didn't know this, and I don't know, this is public knowledge anyway, but Hope's friend was the pretty much general manager or site manager or whatever the hell
Of
you want to call it of
Treehouse. And now
Treehouse.
she's like the president of Wormtown.
President and general manager of Wormtown.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And this is a
That's
woman that I
fucking huge.
randomly
Yeah.
worked with at a Toyota dealership like 17 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I saw her, I was like, why do I know you? Like, what? And then it hit me. I was like,
Yeah.
Kim, the girl from the registration department at the Toyota place. Like, what the fuck? So that was interesting. But yeah, she's a boss.
Yeah, I mean, way to kill it, you know? Like, I love hearing success stories of people that just,
Absolutely.
like, find their fucking stride,
Yeah.
It's awesome.
you know? Good for her. Good
Yeah.
for her. Because I was all bummed that she was leaving Treehouse. And then Hope said she was... Actually, I think she told me, like, the whole story, but I didn't really hear it. And then there's this whole, like, article in the paper about, you know, person from Treehouse now taking over president. And I'm just like...
It's wild.
Holy shit!
cool.
That's
That's
very
like
cool.
C-suite from,
Yeah.
and I guess like Treehouse was like, oh, she was our office manager.
Oh
which
yeah,
she
yeah. They
wasn't.
didn't give her.
She
Like,
was
they didn't give her any credit to like
But
what
it-
her
that's like the-
actual title and duties were in the
That's
article.
like Haysbro mentality. They don't
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, well, she did everything. She managed everything, and that they were like the office manager, you know, like but whatever. But
That's a bummer.
because it looks like the most amazing career move ever,
Yeah,
from office manager to president
Yeah.
and general manager.
yeah,
For sure.
You know,
yeah. It's very cool.
But legit, this is the job she was pretty much doing without distribution at the other place. But
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but and the good news is, I also love.
Mm-hmm.
Wormtown is more the West Coast kind of style.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever done it on the show, but it's something that Julie gets.
Well, the B-Hoppies.
Anytime we're out somewhere and they have B-Hoppy, that's pretty much our
Don't Worry is a little less alcohol.
We've done Don't Worry. I think you.
Yeah, we did
got
that.
Don't Worry.
Because it's a little less boozy.
Yes.
Yep.
So, what is the what do our friends on the fringes of the internet have to say about this?
Who are those people that we used to know?
Yeah. So there were no familiar faces here, but we do have a review from Scary Ed in New Hampshire.
Perfect.
Wait, was he the
Scary Ed? Yeah, he works
Tower
the Tilt-A-Whirl down at the fucking docks, or I mean, the boardwalk.
He was the person you almost bought the food for.
Yes, that's right. Scary Ed, the pizza slinger.
His name was definitely not Ed.
It was short for
It
something.
might have been Al.
Scary Harry.
It might have been Al, but not Ed.
So, Scary Ed gives it a 3.78.
Okay.
The look is a 4.25. Smell, 3.75. Taste, 3.75. Feel, 3.75. And Beer Advocate Math says that averages to a 3.78. 16-ounce can into a tulip glass. Pours a cloudy golden straw color with a finger of soapy white head.
So?
The head has very good retention and leaves a beautiful crown of lacing along the top of the glass as it dissipates. The aroma is very grassy and herbal up front, with plenty of zesty citrus notes. There's also a good bit of mango and melon with a strong biscuit malt presence.
What?
The taste follows the nose with notes of lemon and orange zest, as well as mango, honeydew melon, and pineapple. The biscuity malt provides a strong backbone with an herbal grassy finish.
Oh my god.
The feel is medium light-bodied with moderate carbonation, a tad oily, but smooth and nicely drinkable. Overall, a very good and well-balanced pale ale, a nice showcase of the cashmere hop.
Okay.
I
Thanks,
forget how
Scary
fucking
Ed.
ridiculous
What
these people are.
Is that maniac
Now I understand.
prattling on about?
What is this cashmere hoodie? Was that the name of it?
Cashmere hoodie.
Now I get it. So it's cashmere hops. See, I'm so
Yeah.
fucking dumb that I didn't know that that's what the point of that was.
I didn't really
I thought
catch
people just
that
wanted
either.
like really expensive, comfortable hoodies.
I got an angry one, a short angry one from
Perfect.
an Emperor
It's
Batman
per
from
person.
Emperor
Tennessee.
Batman,
I
okay.
was like, I don't fucking taste that.
They give it a 2.44. Emperor Batman says, the most ineffectual beer I've ever had. It's like the eponymous character of Musel's man without qualities, with a thin mouthfeel, no malt backbone, and hops that are thin and without any lasting impression. A beer that tries to be so balanced that everything about it comes off weak.
I'm gonna counter-cunt him.
Yes!
Okay, go for it.
I don't know what he means. He just sounds like an asshole.
Yes!
I bet you if you go to that guy, if you go to
He
whatever
hates everything.
everything has under 3 stars
It
probably.
started out, he has a bad meal at Denny's, and just that's his fucking
Oh,
swim
like
lane.
His eggs
1996.
over my hammy were overdone.
Moons over.
Oh, yeah.
Moon's
that's it.
over my ass. This is awful. One
Moon's over my
star.
hammy. That's
Specs
it.
the best.
I don't like it. I get like
You don't like the beer?
No, I don't really like it.
You don't like these kinds anyway.
I don't generally, but this one specifically because I'm kind of with that guy. All of the flavors that the first guy was beating off to,
I know.
I'm not catching them,
No.
and to me, it's just like watered down, and then it has like a piney aftertaste,
Which is
a little bit like
dig.
having a hoodie graze your tongue.
I fucking yeah.
Like I
maybe
feel like I
should
have
start chewing on-
specifically gray cashmere lint on my tongue after I drink this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, I am kind of getting somewhat tired of the overly fruited, like
Yep.
IPA stuff.
Yeah.
And like it's like I've said this a million times. Not like I'm someone important. That sounds so fucking douchey. I've said this a million times.
And you
When
all
will you
listen
listen?
and
But I
down
have,
at my
but
feet
but
as I
have, you
speak.
motherfuckers. No, but I have. But like I cut my teeth and loved IPAs when there were 2 of them,
Yep.
Yeah.
and they were both West Coast style.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
actually, but
Harpoon
yeah, Harpoon
and-
is still a West Coast style,
Sierra
even though it's
Nevada,
Boston.
Yeah, Harpoon
So I just
and
I love that
Sierra
bitterness of
Nevada.
it. Yeah.
I don't like
And the
this
fruited
at
stuff, I'm
all.
like, oh, this is a nice take on it. And then I found myself missing, like, oh, just give me the one that tastes like I sucked on a fucking 9-volt battery.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
Which, I don't know if that's a
I mean, it
thing to be proud
depends
of.
on what you're into.
Yeah, I'm into
Everybody's
some
got their
freaky
kink.
shit.
Some people huff
So
spray
I-
paint out of paper bags.
I kind of dig the watered down, less boozy version of Pine Trees air freshener.
Okay, I'm glad.
Yeah, I dig it. I think it's good.
I really like the can art.
I think it's refreshing. Not like super boozy or hoppy.
Yeah.
I have hiccups,
Oh, just right into the mic. Everyone loved that.
but yeah, I like it. Hopefully
You sound like a harbor seal.
Oh wow! Speaking of harbor seals,
Were they...
They don't have seals at Winnipesaukee.
Oh, shit.
but they did.
Freshwater seals.
When we went, they were freshwater seals. When we were
seals.
welcome, Spencer fangoers.
The bartender was definitely a freshwater seal. Squinting with reading glasses on her
Jesus.
forehead and fucking up orders.
Anyway, at the beach, there was the big house that was right next to the beach had this recording of
Oh my god.
a very loud bird to
The most
presumably
obnoxious-
scare off all of the other birds that were there. But the first couple times we heard it, it was like,
Shit your pants.
yes, 'cause it
Yeah.
was so fucking loud and obnoxious. And then we realized when it was happening in time, like
It was
Ben suggested it was a recording,
I was
and
like,
then it was
that's
like,
definitely
oh yeah,
recording.
it totally is.
The only other place I've ever seen this used was at the headquarters of a shitty little convenience store chain I used to work for in Worcester, and on the roof of their building on like Pleasant Street in Maine, they had a recording of like loud birds
Really?
squawking, and it was to keep pigeons away
Really?
because the pigeons would come to the trees and they'd shit on everybody's car.
Yeah.
And this is the guy that owned those tiki boats, the
Oh.
tiki bar boats that we saw.
Yeah,
Right.
We saw him come in and moor it. Like,
No place to piss.
No.
right.
Yeah, except the entire giant lake.
But can you, like, just turn your chair around and be like...
We
Why
didn't
not?
ride it. I don't know how they roll.
Or do you have to be like, hey, I gotta go for a swim?
Yeah, nah, I don't know. We did go on like
That looked awesome.
a cocktail cruise, which it was awesome. We were on the upper deck of, maybe like a 30,
had an upper deck?
Upper decker.
30 foot. Oh, you couldn't do an upper decker in this bathroom.
That's right. You can't even stand
So,
up.
yeah, we were upstairs, sitting at just like a table and chairs as if you were at a restaurant on the upper deck of this small-ish boat. Like 30 feet long.
I'm still gonna chuckle.
I know. And
As you
after a
should.
few drinks, it's like, well, it's time to, as Tim says. It's like, oh, where's the... And they warned us. Oh, I wouldn't poop there. No. They were like, there is a restroom, but it's very small. It's like, okay.
It's like a compact. It's like a Cessna.
But I still
airline
expected it to be at like the bottom of the stairs at the back of the boat because I'm not a boatist. I don't know this shit.
He's not into botany.
No. I'm not a botanist. Yeah.
See, that's the shit she has to sneak through.
100%.
And then the third time you listen, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, we were just like, so you had to go down the stairs and then walk all the way up to the front of the boat past the captain. You had to like nudge the captain out of the way of the wheel and then go downstairs into the bottom of the boat, and it was like an airplane bathroom. I was like, my head was on the ceiling and my shoulders were on the walls. Like, it was pretty wild.
Nice.
And then I come back up and Julie's like, all right, I'm going to go. And I was like, I need to warn you. It's like stepping into a coffin and shutting
Right.
the lid on yourself.
Yeah, it's those. Yeah, that does not sound like a good time at all.
I was just buzzed enough to really enjoy it.
Yep.
I even took
Now, were there like waves? Was it hard to like aim?
No. It's
No.
a lake. It's
Yeah,
calm.
but that place can be
It's a
pretty
big
fucking
boat.
choppy. That's
There
a big
were a
lake.
couple spots that were
Yeah.
a
But I
little
mean, like when you're
but
peeing,
not-
like it just
yeah.
has to move this much. You're like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
It was like so.
Wrote my name.
Like the bow of the boat is like 10 feet behind your head as
okay.
you're pissing. So you are definitely
bobs.
kind of like bobbing around. Yeah. It would have been probably prudent to sit and pee, but
That's what I did.
I wonder
not
if
my
you're
style.
supposed to. There's no rule that everything written.
no, you're on the ocean. If you're on the water, there's no rules out there.
Oh, yeah,
International
international
waters,
waters
fucking-
in Lake Winnipesaukee.
Cocaine trafficking, all that.
Completely surrounded by New Hampshire, United States of America.
But somehow, international waters with
Yeah, no big deal.
utter lawlessness. Well, I mean, it's live free or die. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
You got me.
I do. I've got you had. So yeah, this is.
You can't wait to get back to your Coors Light.
I keep looking at it, getting sweaty on the table, like, oh, I miss you.
I've realized that like the drunkest I've been on these podcasts is when it's a beer that I don't care for.
Yeah.
And you're just knuckling it
You're
down.
just, and they're always lately 16s, and you're just like,
Yep.
fuck me.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
that fucking shitty pants one.
Oh, the brown nose. Yeah.
Best can
Shitty
ever.
pants
Best
one.
can
I
ever,
hated
but it was
that.
the most. And you like the brown beer,
She
though.
liked it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a brown ale, which I don't like.
You usually don't.
I
like
usually
brown
don't.
ales.
I've gotten that fucker back so fast. I'm
Right.
like,
Oh, man, I
I need to
hated
not
that
throw
shit.
this up.
I didn't hate it. Yeah. I mean, I didn't like it
Natty
enough to
Daddy.
go back and
we
get
all
more.
gunned back Natty Daddy. That's why we were so cocked for the Natty Daddy
That episode is really long.
Because we were fucking hammered. We
Yeah.
didn't even know what we were doing. I think we blacked out halfway through.
It was ridiculous.
We were pretty drunk.
Julie
on
and
the
I
way into
actually,
that one.
when we were on our way up to Winnipesaukee, we were like, let's listen to the Natty Daddy episode. Like, we've gotten really good reviews. Like, a friend of the show sent us a Christmas card that year that said, like, the Natty Daddy episode had me cry laughing. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
That was a huge.
That
That was our
was,
best
yeah.
feedback ever. Is that
That's one of the
can't think of her
rare.
name. Is that fine to not say her name? Okay.
Yeah, they know who it is. When
We
if
hope
if
you're
they hear this
listening.
one.
Yeah.
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 Tori.
But shout out. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's no last names.
First name,
Balls.
All right.
abbreviated first name. My cousin Tori. Yeah, it was her.
But
She's a
like,
big
so
fan.
that's like, I stopped really listening to these things a long time ago, just because like when you're like masked all that shit, it's just like, oh, I hear and I hate my own voice. Like I can't stand it.
Yeah.
But like the Natty Daddy one, I did listen to in the car like right after we did it, because I'm like, what the fuck did we say? And it's probably one of the times I actually was like, I don't want to say I'm laughing at myself and
Yeah.
us, because that sounds corny. We were all here, but because we were blackout drunk, I was hearing it all for the first time.
Exactly.
I'm like, fuck, we were kind of fucking, that was sort of funny.
That's
like,
how I feel about it does sound very weird to be like, oh yeah, I love listening to my own podcast.
Yeah.
But like,
we want to quality
we
control
don't
it
talk
and
about what
critique
we're going
it,
to talk
yeah.
about ahead of time. Sometimes we get so fucked up we don't remember what we said.
Julie always sneaks these fucking lines in.
And then also,
Always.
sometimes Sean B takes, a couple of weeks
Months.
or months for them
Year,
to come
maybe.
out.
One of them
And
got
it's
lost
like-
forever.
He's a
Literally,
corn.
what the fuck did we say
Yeah.
on
Or
this?
it's Natty Daddy,
Oh my god.
which is like a frontal lobotomy. Mm-hmm. And those were like 16-ounce cans, weren't they? Pounders?
No, they were 12-ounce cans, but it's like 8.1%, and it tasted like a car battery.
Yeah. I miss that stuff.
Ugh.
Remember my dad was like, well, what's this beer? What are you going to do with that?
Oh,
I'm like,
boy.
I'm going to dump it out. Well, that's a waste. I'm like, I'm doing you a favor. Like, there's no good
Did he
part.
drink one?
No.
Ew.
Well, because we left it in the out. We left it out. So it got really warm. It skunked.
Yeah.
Which probably improved the flavor.
Could have. And then tasted like a.
I would have improved
So
the
I think
Stuff
it
in
would
the
taste
green
like
bottle?
Upper Pass Beer Company
is that?
cashmere hoodie.
Under-
one that
Balls.
always tastes skunked in the green bottle.
Heineken.
That's it.
Or Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, I love Heineken. I'm like, then you just don't like beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I heard that Heineken is like really good overseas. But they'll like, it's like Guinness. I've heard this about Guinness too. And this is probably just stories like urban legend. But like, they leave the stuff that's going to America on the dock in the sun. Like, yeah, they can, that's theirs. So it just fucking turns to shit. And then they put it on a boat. And it's like, oh, this is from Europe.
Yeah.
But not so much I heard Heineken. That was the story I heard about Heineken.
It's anything in a green bottle. Like,
Yeah.
I remember they used to talk about this.
Although
and
Beck's beer is really good if you like German beer.
Beck's
Beck's is pretty good.
I've always found that
St.
Beck's
Pauli
kind
Girl,
of
that's
tastes
a green
like
bottle.
Beck's tastes like champagne.
St. Pauli Girl, I think, is the one I was trying to think
I've
of.
never had
That's
St.
really good.
Pauli's Girl.
Isn't it non-alcoholic?
No, they make
They
it's
make
they have
it
a
on
very
it. So-
popular NA.
Because it does taste
Oh.
really fucking good. Like, my mom's hubby is a huge fan of St. Pauli Girl, and we were in Vegas. And he had 3 of those before he realized they were NA.
Really?
And only when he read it was he pissed off. Mm-hmm. Like, he thought he was having...
Yep.
That's
So
interesting.
I'm like, hey, not for nothing, but that's a pretty good sales pitch. For,
yeah, for the
like,
NA
you're
version.
fooled, and him and I drink. Well, he doesn't anymore, but we used to drink together.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're not realizing that this doesn't taste different, then that's a pretty good fucking...
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's good advertisement.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try a St. Pauli Girl.
Yeah, I think, was Gio doing that one for a while? And then they ran
He
out
seems
of
to
it. It was
go with
hard to
whatever's
find
they have that's NA. Yeah, so
He's like fucking, what, 2 years?
yeah,
3 years?
yeah, one of
3 or
our
more
one
than
of,
that.
one of the
So as long as I've been with Hope.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because there was one cookout, and that's what he decided the next day to.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, that's a whole different story.
The legend of that happening.
Yeah.
And the other guy said he was going to quit too, and
no, not so much.
Not so much.
We didn't run out of shit to talk about yet, did we?
No.
Because we're at the hour.
We're at the hour mark. Hey.
And I've got a special song.
Are you guys still listening to this? Are we? What?
Special song.
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Haven't heard any of your new shit in a long time. Down here in the lab.
Here's the funny thing, though. I haven't been using any of that lately. I took the thing I was using as my drum machine out because it's essentially like its own standalone thing. And then the thing that I just ordered goes with that very well. And if you were going to like go gig out somewhere, like you would bring those two things and maybe one other small thing.
If you were going to gig out.
I do want to.
Giggity.
Like, so my gig, like I want to get to the point where I can load up about 20 to 30 minutes worth of music and then go with a band that's going to do a show. And then when they take a break, be like, can I just pop in? Because I always throw the radio on or something.
Yeah.
But can I just pop in and just play? Like, it's going to be chill.
For you. I think that would be cool.
Because it's going to be like like you said, like the late 90s.
Yeah, it's
early 2000s, like throwback techno, but not like that in-your-face shit. Like the chill, like like acoustic samples with like whatever, thrown on like an LFO, so it kind of moves up and down and sounds different, But it'd be kind of fun. That way, you're not committed to a whole show. 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes, and you're out.
That's super cool.
But like at a brew pub.
Hope will ruthlessly mock you for it, but I will support you.
I wonder if you could do that at Wormtown.
I would want to try something. That's
like
the thing.
Timber Yard?
Yeah, but here's
Don't
the thing.
do it at
That's
Hearts.
not the.
Yeah, just don't do it at Hearts.
Like, I had that thought at Timber Yard. I'm like, this would be a fun venue or type of place to try that out.
Yeah.
But people that go to Timber Yard or like Stone Cow or Oakhome or any of those, they want to hear the guy with the guitar. They don't want to hear that shit.
I would beg to differ. I would say that they don't really want to hear anything.
Yeah, but when they do have music, like, there's a lot of people that will go specifically for that music.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're just going to go there and someone's like, they're going to be like,
what the fuck is
the
this?
fuck is this? Like, come on.
Well, it just, you got to lay a couple Johnny quotes in there. Maybe a.
Gonna poop right here.
And chicken broth.
I can make a song out of that.
Megalodon.
I gotta juice it up a little bit. It's kind of quiet.
Yeah. But it's got potential.
Yeah. But I think
Smooth operator.
To me, it's one of those things where if it was like some little bar or brew pub in like Boston, and you just throw me in a corner,
Yep.
In between guitar sets or whatever for 10 minutes, I think it'd be fun.
Totally.
And then there's gonna be
they probably wouldn't even charge you that much to do it.
And then there's gonna be that one guy in the audience that also does it and is way better than me, being like, "Oh, way to go, asshole!
Yeah,
I can throw that on. Really? That's all you really?" Always. There's always gonna be that one guy.
Yep. Of course.
Which, I mean, I would
probably
do it if
just
I knew
lives in your own head, but he's still there.
No, but it would be fun. I think that'd be kind of fun.
What are you doing here, Dad?
Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You suck.
Oh.
Boo. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so next weekend I do have to kind of retweak a lot of stuff.
All right. You tweak it on the weekend.
Yeah, my Saturday morning and Friday night possibly is going to look a lot like plugging things in again because it's all
In your butt?
yeah. And then I'm going to work over here.
Oh, I just noticed the power strip for the first time. Holy shit! There's 15 things.
Over there too. So, but that's the thing. It looks awful.
Whoa, babe.
It looks awful, but like each power draw is
No,
like
I know,
a fucking.
I know it's not
Like a
like, you're
9
powering
like a-
giant Marshall
Yeah.
stacks like you're fucking.
Because I got
Led
nervous
Zeppelin
about
or
that. I
some
actually
shit,
did the
but-
math to make sure I wasn't overloading circuits. And it's so fucking far under the threshold that I was like,
Oh, I'm gonna buy more shit.
pretty much. It just justified like, oh, I can get those other 5 synthesizers. Like, holy fuck.
That's funny.
But yeah, I don't know. Is this it? Is this episode 50?
Might as well let it die naturally. Yeah.
All right.
We love you guys. We've missed you terribly, and
we're going to do 66. We're going to go right to 66 next weekend.
We're
gonna
cutting through the
skip
bullshit.
11
Going
episodes.
right to 66.
I do think. I think I had a medical emergency on the operating table, and they were just like, when he wakes up, he's not going to realize it. Just let it go. Like, I think I had some other thing go wrong.
There was appendix shrapnel in his brain. They needed to remove part of the frontal lobe.
Probably.
They went in through the eyebrow hair. That's why there's no...
partial lobotomy.
Yeah.
Imagine getting an E. coli infection through the eyebrow.
Oh, that'd be
at least it'd be
bad.
minimally
Yeah.
invasive.
Or the tooth.
Then you're
How would the poop
shit
get
breath.
in your mouth,
A
Tim?
poop tooth.
Explain that to me. A dookie tooth?
Imagine having a poop tooth.
Man, I got a dookie tooth in the hospital.
That would fucking suck on
Shit,
7 levels.
fucked up, man.
Holy shit.
All right, yeah, we sealed the deal on that one.
So I've also learned, like, the key to making music is making sure that you pick a title
Okay.
that's amazing.
Okay.
So I decided to call this one That. I guess I just
love
didn't
it.
know what else to do.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys. We'll talk to you next week.